Namaste. Hello and welcome. Bienvenue à la classe de vendredi 5 heures. This is our Friday flow live at 5. This practice is based on the principles of yoga that your breath is your guru. Alors, nous allons pratiquer des respirations, des principes de base de Hatha Yoga. Notamment, la respiration, c'est notre gourou. Alors, des enchaînements de postures, des mouvements connectés avec la respiration. Alors, quand on pratique le asana avec le pranayama combiné ensemble, on commence à renforcer le système énergétique. On renforce tous les organes internes, le corps physique, le corps énergétique, parce qu'on transporte plus de circulation sanguine, circulation de la lymphe et circulation de prana partout dans notre corps. So this practice, as we move through our slow flow at the end of the day today, it's a wonderful practice to do in the evening, later evening, because it won't disrupt your sleep. It'll actually help promote deeper sleep cycle. Or it's also a wonderful practice if you would like to do this in the early morning, because it's all on the floor. You could do it while you're still in your pajamas. So it will be recorded and available after this Friday Facebook Live. I'm Laura Warf, and welcome. So in a comfortable seat, let's sit with our spine nice and long. On trouve une position confortable, assise avec la colonne vertébrale bien allongée. Fermez les yeux et prenez 3 respirations complètes. I'll invite you to take 3 deep, long breaths. Exhale with a sigh, just letting go anything that you need to release from your day or your week. And honor yourself here to give you your own body, mind, heart, and emotions your 100% undivided attention. So it's so blissful to arrive onto our yoga mat just to allow this time to tune into our own inner currents. Alors, prendre le temps maintenant de s'écouter intérieurement, de laisser aller la journée, la semaine. Avec quelques respirations profondes, on lâche prise, tout ce qu'on n'a plus besoin, on crée une intention de laisser tout ça aller. So take your index and thumb together with the other 3 fingers close. Let's turn the palms towards the knees. Avec le mudra, le paume des mains tourné vers les cuisses. Écoute la respiration naturelle. Let's just tune in to our natural breath. It often feels nice just to slow down, to settle in, turn the attention inward. Ça fait du bien pour le corps, l'esprit, le cœur, les émotions de ralentir, de s'asseoir tranquillement, de balancer tous les systèmes par l'intention, par la respiration et les mouvements, les asanas que nous allons pratiquer ensemble aujourd'hui. Allow your body-mind to move towards a receptive state. So with that in mind, we will take the mudra of receptivity, Hasta Mudra. Le Hasta Mudra, c'est le paume des mains tourné maintenant vers le plafond, les doigts ensemble, les bras détendus, la tête légèrement penchée vers le cœur. Le mudra de la réceptivité. Qu'est-ce que tu sens que tu as besoin de ta pratique maintenant? Laisse un mot magique monter de l'intérieur. Alors, c'est toujours mieux quand l'intention vient de notre inspiration, de notre partie plus profonde. So see if you can set your intention for your practice, not just from your mind, but when you really tune into your heart. What are the deepest desires of your heart, your body, what you feel that you need the most to come into balance? Allow the intention to arise from that space. And you'll see how much more authentic and powerful it is. So this practice will be intended to improve your own personal power, to improve in the sense that we're unlocking deeper tension so that our vital energy can circulate more freely, building inner strength and resilience, calm, clear focus. invite une calme concentration, une détente. Reste tout tranquille. Just enjoy this few moments of complete stillness, inviting silence from within. As we begin to enhance the breath, it enhances all functions of the body and the mind. So let's begin by cultivating a gentle ujjayi breath. Alors on prend les deux mains ensemble au niveau de notre cœur, notre centre, où toutes les polarités de notre être se rencontrent. Expire complètement. Inspire maintenant, ouvre les bras tout doucement. Et à l'expiration, ramène les bras ensemble. Alors la respiration en yoga s'effectue de la partie supérieure de la cage thoracique. Alors ressens le mouvement des clavicules, la cage thoracique et les côtes. Et à l'expiration, c'est initié par le ventre, le nombril qui rentre vers la colonne vertébrale. So the out-breath is initiated from the lower belly as we draw the belly button towards the spine. So there's this expansion and contraction of the breath and body movement. And the theme of this practice is the breath is your guru. La respiration, c'est ton gourou. Durant la session de yoga complète. Alors, deux principes de base de Hatha Yoga que je vais introduire et qui va nous suivre tout le long de la pratique. Parce que la respiration s'effectue de la partie supérieure des poumons, la cage thoracique, et l'expiration s'effectue en bas. Et deuxièmement, la respiration est plus longue que le mouvement corporel. Alors, c'est initié et complété avant et après le mouvement. So let's just do a few more like that, feeling that the breath movement starts before your body movement and the breath movement completes after the body movement is completed. So that means your breath starts before the movement and ends after the movement. So if your breath is this long, your body is this long. Good. Now, if that starts to feel comfortable for you, we're settling in. Let's take the arms skyward. Change le mouvement ici un peu. Flotte les bras au-dessus de la tête. Inspire. Mouvement grand, mouvement circulaire maintenant. Reprends les mains au centre de ton cœur. Penche la tête. Let's do a few of those. Inhale, float the arms skyward. And then exhale, bring it all back in. Respire par le nez. Let's invite the ujjayi style of breathing. So there's no struggle, no strain to this breath. On flotte, on participe tout simplement dans le mouvement et la respiration. Feel that you're participating in breath, in body, and in life. It's just this seamless process of celebrating the energy, the prana, and the life that is circulating within you. And really, that's what the roots of yoga is all about, is self-realization, uniting all of our polarities, whatever that means for you tonight, right, left, above, below, inner, outer, mind, body, soul. Let's take one more like that. Inhaling up. Exhaling back down. And take a pause, hands to heart. On prend une pause ici, les mains au cœur, la tête penchée vers le cœur. And just take a couple of more breaths and notice where the breath is in your body, and do your best to inhale completely without forcing or straining, just filling the lungs naturally, actually. And as you exhale, feeling the deflation of the lungs and just giving the lower belly a little scoop inwards at the end of the exhale. So gradually we want to prolong each breath, and then we'll start to perhaps add a few some retentions of breath a little bit later as we go along. So the intention of breath with the gentle pauses at the end of exhale is what we call retentions. Once you feel that you've established this nice, smooth, deep, calm rhythm of breath, let's come onto our backs. Alors, on maintient notre rythme calme et naturel de la respiration. Et maintenant, on va se retrouver sur le dos, avec les genoux fléchis, les deux pieds au sol, la largeur des hanches. So we'll keep the feet about hip distance apart, flat on the floor. Come down onto your back. And we'll just start doing a few little pelvic rocks here. Alors, même respiration que nous venons d'établir, assis, ça va être la même chose ici dans nos mouvements. Alors, avec les bras le long du corps, les pieds écartés, le dos bien soutenu. À l'expiration, aplatis le dos. Alors, on bascule le bassin. À l'inspiration, arque légèrement le bas du dos. Bascule avec chaque respiration. So as you exhale, slowly draw the lower back to the floor. And as you inhale, beginning to arch the lower back just slightly without provoking any pain or discomfort, just feeling that motion of mobility through the pelvis and the lower spine. And it just feels so nice to slow down at the end of the day or at the end of your week, especially to regenerate your energy. This is a wonderful way to do that. Is to recapture the breath, to tune into it more deeply. Alors encore quelques fois, inspire, bascule le bassin vers l'avant et à l'expiration, bascule le bassin vers l'arrière. Ressens l'appui sur tes deux pieds. Est-ce que tu as un balancement des deux pieds égal, côté droite, côté gauche? Est-ce que tu sens que tout le long de la colonne vertébrale est bien connecté au sol? Jusqu'au haut du dos, la tête détendue, le visage, le mâchoire. Alors, fais un balayage de ton corps. Ressens, parce qu'à la fin, on va faire la même chose, puis c'est étonnant comment ça change après une pratique de yoga. So we'll start to add a little bit of arm movement here, just moving nice and slow. Garde le bassin dans sa position neutre. Maintenant, on va flotter les bras au-dessus de la tête à l'inspiration. Par l'expiration, et les bras vont revenir le long du corps. So do that with your breath. Start the in-breath, then begin the movement. The inhale carries the arms upwards overhead. And then start the out-breath and begin the movement, floating the arms down. The hands touch and there's still a little breath to go out. So follow your own speed and rhythm of breath, paying careful attention that the breath is your guide and your teacher throughout all of these movements we'll practice here together. Alors, continue à pratiquer jusqu'au moment que tu sens que c'est vraiment ta respiration qui est le guide et ton gourou. Ça veut dire que le mouvement respiratoire est plus long que le mouvement corporel. Alors, sans basculer le bassin, le dos reste dans sa position neutre. On respecte les courbures naturelles. Encore une fois, juste les bras. So let's just do one more time with the arms, starting to expand the chest, the shoulders, great for mobility. The next time you do that, lift into half bridge, press into your feet, lift the hips and the arms at the same time. Alors, on continue le mouvement, mais cette fois-ci avec le bassin et les bras en même temps. Alors, on inspire en soulevant le bassin et les bras au-dessus de la tête. Et à l'expiration, le bassin et les bras vont redescendre aux mêmes vitesses. So when the in-breath is complete, the hips and the arms should be overhead. And still a bit of breath to go in. You start your out-breath, begin the movement. The hips and arms will come down to the floor and you'll still have a little bit of breath to go out. Alors, quand le corps va se détendre et déstresser, tu vas voir comment c'est plus facile de respirer plus lentement, plus profondément. Alors, remarque si la respiration est régulière ou saccadée. Si tu es bien balancé du côté droit, du côté gauche, ou s'il y a un bord qui te parle un peu plus. So what do you notice as you repeat this movement? We repeat it until we don't have to think about it anymore. It just becomes a seamless process where you're simply, again, participating in this beautiful breath and body motion. Let's go for a couple more. Finish this sequence. Arms can either be directly overhead or slightly open in a V formation. Quand les bras sont au long du corps, la prochaine fois, reste. Let's take a pause. And as you exhale, catch both knees to the chest. Ramène les deux cuisses vers la poitrine. Berce le corps de droite à gauche. Just a wonderful release for the lower back and your hips, your gluteal muscles. Let's change the movement here a little bit. So arms alongside of the body, legs to the ceiling now, lifting up with the heels towards the ceiling. On allonge les deux jambes maintenant en haut vers le plafond. Les bras le long du corps, étire vers le bout des doigts. Inspire et expire maintenant avec le mouvement des pieds. Alors écarte les orteils, inspire, pointe les pieds et à l'expiration, ramène les orteils vers toi. So can you maintain that same rhythmic breath now as you inhale, pointing the feet slowly, and as you exhale, drawing the toes towards you, pressing the heels towards the ceiling. Now, if that's a little too intense, keep your knees soft. It depends what you're feeling in the back of your calves and the hamstring muscles in your back. So simply pedaling the feet. And then alternating, après d'avoir pédalé quelques fois, nous pouvons toujours alterner le mouvement de pédaler un pied à la fois. Inspire et change, expire. Inspire, expire. Inspire et expire. Encore une fois, mais tu peux aussi changer de sens. Alors, au lieu de commencer peut-être avec le pied gauche, tu pointes d'abord avec le pied droit et tu continues comme ça. Maybe changing the cycle here a little bit. Inhale, pointing right first, and then exhaling, flexing right, pointing left. Breathe through the nose. Keep the shoulders, your jaw, and your facial muscles relaxed. Alors, il y a un ballon entre la fermeté dans ton corps et la souplesse. On force rien. Une dernière fois avec les pieds. Quand tu vas expirer la prochaine fois, pousse les deux talons en haut. Press both heels up to the ceiling. Take another deep breath. And then catch your knees to your chest as you exhale. Sors toute l'air de l'abdomen. Vas-y avec ce mouvement. Ouvre les bras de chaque côté. Inspire, envoie les jambes en haut. À l'expiration, rattrape les cuisses vers toi. So let's continue that now. Inhale, expand the arms, lengthen your legs. Exhale, catch the thighs to your chest. So again, think of those two principles that I introduced in the beginning, that the inhale is from above and the exhale is from below. So we're expanding the rib cage and the lungs, the collarbone area when we breathe in. And we scoop the lower belly in, tightening through the pelvic floor just a little bit as you exhale. Le premier principe, inspire la partie supérieure de la cage thoracique et à l'expiration, en bas, dans le ventre, rentre vers la colonne. So let's do a couple more like that. You initiate the movement with your breath. Breath movement is longer than your body movement. Dernière fois, et on va changer le mouvement. Combine maintenant les deux séquences ensemble. Donc, inspire, demi-pont. Let's bring those feet back to the floor. Go back to your half bridge on your next inhalation. And as you exhale, catch your knees to your chest. Legs up to the ceiling, jambes vers le haut, inspire. Et à l'expiration, ramène les cuisses vers toi. Do it again. Bridge pose, inhale. Feel the breath nice and long. Go right to the end of your motion and then exhale, draw the knees to your chest. Let's continue. Inhale. So your exhales are always the same here. We're taking the knees to the chest. So we're just alternating each inhale with a bridge pose one time and the legs upwards the second time. Just a nice traditional flow here. We'll do a couple more rounds. In and out. In and out. Last time, your feet come back to the floor, les pieds au sol. Les bras le long du corps. On va croiser maintenant la cheville ou même le bord de l'extérieur de ton pied juste sur le centre de ta cuisse en bas de ton genou gauche. So we're crossing the outer edge of your right foot just on the left thigh here. Make sure your pelvis stays neutral. Les bras ouverts, commence à bercer de droite à gauche. So as you start this rocking side to side motion, reconnect with the breath again. So inhaling to the center, exhaling to one side, and just find a pace that feels good for you. Great for hip and lower back mobility. Massaging the back of the pelvis, the medial gluteal area, the kidneys, the adrenal glands. Alors, vas-y un peu plus loin si ton corps te le permet. À l'expiration, torsion vers la droite. Le haut du dos reste collé au sol. À l'inspiration, reviens vers le centre. À l'expiration de l'autre côté. Inspiration, reviens au neutre. So try that a few times from side to side, following the breath. Ensuite, tu peux ajouter le mouvement de la tête. La tête tourne dans le sens opposé de tes cuisses et le bassin. This is such a soothing movement, one of my favorites. I could continue doing this one probably for a good 5 minutes. So follow the in-breath as you come to the center. Let the breath carry you through it. Just honor those roots of yoga and let your breath be the guide here in all of these very gentle postures. Notice what's loosening up through the sacroiliac joint, through the lower back, through the hip area. And after you've completed this one more time, we'll come back to center. On va terminer. Reviens vers le centre, deux pieds au sol. Soulève le bassin, réaligne et descends le bassin au sol. Just realign, lift, lower the hips. Good. So let's cross the other foot now over the right knee. So just at the bottom of it, at the top of the thigh, just below the knee joint. And start those mini movements. Just go side to side. How does that feel? So you're pressing your left knee away from you here. Keep your pelvis neutral so we're not twisting to get anywhere. Just feeling that gentle rotation side to side. And then gradually start going deeper with the breath. So prolonge la respiration et tu peux aller plus loin dans la torsion. Inspire quand tu reviens au neutre, au centre et à l'expiration de l'autre côté. Good. Après quelques fois, tu peux suivre aussi avec le mouvement de la tête qui tourne dans le sens opposé de tes jambes. So let your feet move your head, move in the opposite direction as your knees and your pelvis. Follow the breath in as you come to the center, the breath out as you move to the other side. So your breath might be different than mine. It might be faster, slower, so your movements will reflect that. Just find a rhythmic flow. How about one more time each side? On va compléter. And as you come back to the center, uncross your legs. On termine, deux pieds au sol. Soulève le bassin. On réaligne. Rapproche les genoux vers la poitrine. Let's catch the knees back to the chest. Here we'll start a little rock and roll. You have 3 options for your hand position. Alors, on va rouler soit les mains derrière les cuisses, mains au centre des jambes ou extérieur des pieds. So behind the thighs, outer shins or outer feet. Bring your chin up to your chest. Commence à arrondir le dos. Maintenant, donne-toi un petit élan pour rouler en avant en arrière. So rock and roll here. Do that a bunch of times. Keep your spine nice and round. Give your whole back a massage. So hands behind the thighs is a little bit easier than hands at the legs. Tu peux varier ta position de main, soit les cuisses, jambes ou extérieur des pieds. Start to use the deeper core muscles here to support you and stabilize you. How about 2 more like that? Excuse me. And when you come up, we're going to stick the next one. On va rester ici maintenant avec les jambes, les genoux fléchis avec les mains juste alignées avec les jambes. So shoulders down. So take a pause here. Draw the belly button in. Start to activate your deep core muscles. And breathe. Now, can you do this in motion dynamically and catch this position when you come back? On va le faire en mouvement maintenant. Alors, menton vers la poitrine, dos rond. Reviens à la même position. Can you just catch it and come back? Do that a few times. Anywhere between 3 and 5 movements. 3-5 fois. Start to stimulate deep abdominal muscles, spinal muscles. Where's your breath? Catch it and hold again. Option to keep the hands on the floor. Option 1, main au sol. Ou tu peux garder les bras ici. 3 fois en mouvement avec les jambes. So it's inhale. Just extend like you're going to a half boat. Shoulders relax. Broaden the chest. Half boat, other leg. Continue. Alterne. Étire la jambe. Extend. Release one more time. And then come back down, angle lié. Bring the base of the feet together here in a bound angle position. Feet together. Good. Hips are tighter. Bring your feet forward. If you can manage, take your feet a little bit closer to you. Sitting directly on your sit bones. Butterfly your knees a couple of times. Mouvement de papillon avec les jambes. Fixe le regard au sol devant toi. Good. Open up the feet. Just give your feet a little bit of a massage. Tu peux masser les pieds avec tes pouces, avec tes doigts, le devant, l'arrière, le tendon à l'intérieur des pieds aussi. Just get into the longitudinal tendon with your thumbs. I always love that opportunity for a good foot massage. So give yourself that massage with your hands and your fingers here. Good. Now we'll gradually start going a little bit deeper into the pose. On va aller un petit peu plus loin. Respire. Marche les mains vers l'avant. So take your palms to the earth here if you can in front of you. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, deepen the pose by drawing your belly towards the inner thighs. Good. Now do that again. Inspire, on revient vers le neutre. Expire vers l'avant. Inspire. Let the breath be the purpose of the asana. Exhale, move in. So one of the principles in Hatha Yoga is that we work through postures dynamically before holding statically. Give the body the chance to adapt. So we'll do that one more time with breath. Exhale, find your sweet spot. Trouve un point maintenant où tu peux rester. Alors souvent, on travaille les postures d'une façon dynamique avant de rester. Façon de relaxer les muscles, les tissus, tendons, ligaments. Let your body soften now into the position. Relax la tête, le cou, le haut du dos, so there's no rigidity. I invite you to let go a little bit more. And notice where your breath is going. Try to send it down to the kidneys, the adrenal glands, the inner thighs. Envoie la respiration plus profonde vers le bas du dos, les reins, les glandes surrénales. Et reviens vers le centre. Good. Étire les bras maintenant au-dessus de la tête. Est-ce que tu peux t'asseoir direct sur les deux ischions? Try to sit directly on your two sit bones. Gaze at the floor ahead of you. Start to extend and reach the arms. Now, I'll suggest that you externally rotate the arms. So it's as though your hands are in front of you, palms up, with the upper arm bones rolled back. And then we elevate. So the little fingers are turning towards one another. Alors, on soulève. C'est une rotation externe des bras. Crée de l'espace ici dans les côtes. Entre la hanche, le bassin, les dernières côtes, sous-bras. So create length, like you're reaching for handles up here and you want to reach a little bit higher. Soften the shoulder blades down your back. And just create openness here without having any expectation. Just explore your body. Just feel what's there without judging it or wishing it could be different. It's normal when that comes up, and then we catch ourselves and just be with it. Hands can be wider if it's too intense for the upper back or shoulders, or they can be directly in line with the shoulders. Une dernière respiration. On trouve l'élongation. On est bien ancré dans les fessiers, allongé jusqu'au sommet de la tête. Good. We're going to take the hands back behind us, les mains au sol derrière maintenant, pour un mouvement essuie-glace, un autre de mes préférés pour les hanches, de droite à gauche. Another one of my favorites here. So windshield wiper position, moving the knees from side to side. So notice here as you go side to side, your rotators of your hips and what's happening there. And if this is easy, I'm going to offer you a few different options. You can play with it. You can extend the opposite arm up as you reach. Knees can move to the other side and reach. You can stay there. Tu peux faire comme ça ou bien avec le bras et de pousser dans la main en arrière et de remonter vers les genoux. So you can also lift the pelvis by anchoring into your back hand and your knees. Draw your bum in so that you're opening the front part of the hips here. Introduce your breath into it, please. Make sure the breath is taking you into the movement. And I'll give you one more stability option for this as well that you can practice. Alors, une autre option, si tu veux aller un petit peu plus loin, donner un défi au muscle postural en même temps. Tu interlaces les doigts derrière la tête. So take a peek if you want to try this one. Hands behind the head, press the head into the hands, open the elbows wide. So you see you can come back to the same 1, 2, or 3, either just knees or coming up onto the knees, bringing the bum in, or over to the other side. So it requires a little bit more stability, a bit more control through the hips and the knees. I try to keep the spine as long as I can here. How are we doing with that one? One more time each side. And you can bring it back into the center. Reviens au centre. À genoux maintenant. Let's come on to our knees. And as though we're going into a camel pose, we'll come on to our knees. Just give me a second here. All right. So here, extend the arms upwards overhead. Les bras au-dessus de la tête, avec les orteils fléchis, les genoux placés sous les hanches. So once you feel well anchored with your toes and your knees, pelvis neutral, abdominals are braced, let's take the arms straight up. Alors on respire, arque légèrement le haut du dos, start to lift the sternum. So without pressing the ribs out, just find length between the belly button, the sternum in your throat, and just grow nice and long here, right up through the fingertips. We'll add a little bit of rotation. Donc, quand tu vas expirer, reviens vers le neutre, lengthen yourself up, et le bras droit vers l'avant et bras gauche vers l'arrière. So start big circles here as you open up. Opposite direction. One arm to the front, one arm to the back. This is wonderful for bringing greater mobility through the mid-thoracic spine. So your pelvis, your hips are fairly static. On va changer de direction. So when you come back through the center, change directions. Left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. See how that feels? Let the entire upper body participate in that motion with the breath. Breathe in as you come up and then breathe out and be deliberate in your motion. Try to find length and space in your body, bring greater tissue resilience through the entire shoulder girdle, your arms right out to the tips of the fingers. Good. How about a couple more of those? And then when both arms are up, stay there. On reste avec les deux bras en haut maintenant. Respire une fois. Take one breath. Main sur le bas du dos ensuite. Arque le haut du dos encore une fois. Peut-être on est capable d'aller un peu plus loin cette fois-ci. So with anchoring through the hips and the glutes that come in, elbows move towards one another. Lift your heart up. Turn your face to look at the ceiling. Take a breath. Draw the shoulders down away from your ears. Relâche les épaules. Relaxe le mâchoire et le visage. Child's pose, posture de l'enfant maintenant, balasana, let's come down. Release your feet. Extend your arms outwards in front of you, les bras devant. Berce le corps de droite à gauche. Just give yourself a little rock. Marche les deux mains vers la droite maintenant. Let's take both hands towards the right side. Left hand on top of the right hand and pull your left hip back. Create some more opening through the side body. So as you breathe deeply, feel that nice stretch from the lungs into all the muscles of the obliques, the serratus muscles, the spinal muscles, and the side of your body. Sers de ta respiration pour aider à étirer tous les muscles dans la taille. So after another full breath there, walk your hands in the other direction. Change de côté. Deux mains vers la gauche, main droite par-dessus la main gauche. Tire le bassin dans l'autre sens maintenant. Respire vers la taille, les côtes, la hanche. Slow and deepen the breath. On ralentit et approfondit la respiration. Reviens vers la table, position neutre. Come back into table with your hands spread nice and wide. Curl those toes under. Inspire, vas-y vers l'avant légèrement. Et à l'expiration, relaxe tes pieds, posture de l'enfant. Inhale, curl your toes under. Just move past table a little bit here. And then exhale slowly back to your child's. Continue. And see if you can bring those two principles into this movement now, where your breath starts before the body movement and completes at the end of the movement. Start the exhale, then begin your movement. Scoop the air out of the belly. Les deux principes s'appliquent toujours. Respiration plus long que le mouvement. Inspire la partie supérieure, expire partie inférieure. On respecte tous les racines de yoga, les enseignements de yoga. Il y a une raison pourquoi on combine la respiration et toutes sortes de différentes formes de mouvements pour dénouer des tensions profondes, pour mieux circuler le prana dans notre corps, pour renforcer notre énergie vitale. Pour ça, on se sent toujours plus puissant, plus clair, plus énergique, plus dynamisé après une session de yoga. C'est très thérapeutique. So do that a couple more times, following the breath. I like to roll into it, maybe a couple just free form. When I do free form, I just usually like to stretch my arms. Quand je fais une forme libre, je m'étire comme un chat super lentement. This is one of my favorites right here. And then I'll just kind of keep following that trajectory of motion with the shoulders down. I curl the toes, draw the hips down, but really find length from the pubic bone to the belly sternum, right up to the throat. That feels so nice. Especially at the end of a day, if you've been sitting a little bit, ça fait tellement du bien. Alors, je te laisse aller peut-être quelques fois à ton rythme. Si tu veux juste essayer d'aller forme libre, rouler dans ta position. Just roll it however you feel you need to for these last couple before we come back down onto our back. And just feel that even balanced combination of stability and mobility through your body. Without thinking about it, just feel it through. What feels good in this range of motion right now for your body? I'll go for one more here. Sit back into child's pose when that's complete. And bring the arms alongside of the body. Les bras le long du corps dans ta posture de l'enfant. Soulève la tête, interlace les doigts derrière le dos. Let's interlace the fingers behind the back and start to open up the chest. A couple of options here. So as you draw the knuckles down towards the floor, feel the expansion of the collarbone in the upper chest. Alors on ouvre la poitrine. Excellent pour l'étirement des épaules. On penche le tronc vers l'avant maintenant. Draw the belly down toward your thighs, just feeling that gentle compression. If you'd like to go deeper, you take the crown of the head down to the floor as you lift your hips. Soulève les hanches un peu, sommet de la tête au sol. Alors tu as, je dirais, 90% de ton poids sur tes genoux, pas la tête. Soulève les bras en haut. Keep 90% of your weight on your knees, not your head. You're just feeling your neck lengthen here. It's being supported to draw circulation to your thyroid gland, to your brain, calming the frontal brain, stretching the shoulders, lengthen the arms. Vas-y avec ta respiration. Allonge tes bras. Maintiens l'ouverture de la poitrine, les épaules. Pas trop de tension sur la tête, juste assez pour maintenir l'élongation de ton cou et un soutien. On est soutenu principalement par les genoux. Let your knees do the supporting of your body. Take another breath here. See where the breath takes you. Une dernière fois avec ta respiration. Quand tu es prêt, tu peux ramener les mains derrière. Take your hands back to the floor. Slowly come back through the child's pose. Lève pas la tête tout de suite. Don't lift your head right away. And just slowly breathe in. As you bring it up, there's a change in circulation and in blood pressure. If you come up too fast, you might feel dizzy. So just feel the circulation move back in the opposite direction. And then let's come back onto our back when you feel ready. Sur le dos. Ensuite, we're going to go into shoulder stand. Shoulder stand, then fish will be our next two postures here to practice. And I'll give you a couple of options. Si tu pratiques régulièrement et tu connais bien la chandelle, tu peux y aller tout de suite. Si tu commences, je vais démontrer quelques positions. So if you're not used to shoulder stand, let me just give you a couple of options. Shoulders down, head supported. The weight is on our upper back, never our neck or our head. Arms alongside of the body. We can begin with the knees towards the chest and send the legs straight up. Now, when I offer the breath body movement option, perhaps you want to stay here tonight and do the movement to the feet as we did in our warm-up. Second position, half shoulder stand. Si tu veux aller un peu plus loin, c'est de pousser dans les mains, les coudes, de ramener les jambes au-dessus du visage. So you can go into a half shoulder stand here. I'm still supported by elbows and upper back. Support the pelvis with the hands. Tu peux soutenir le bassin avec tes mains. Respire. Check in with it. Or you can go into full shoulder stand where you support your pelvis still with your hands. Shoulder blades come towards one another. Elbows move inward so that you can press through the elbows. And feel the weight in the upper back. And you just gradually go through that process to move into your shoulder stand where you feel stable. And that the breath is rhythmic. If you can't breathe, you've gone too far. Si tu peux pas respirer, tu es allé trop loin. Alors choisis soit juste le dos au sol ou le demi, position ou plein. Envoie de l'énergie vers la plante des pieds, sending a little bit of energy and intention up towards the balls of your feet. On tourne jamais la tête, regarde direct en haut. Keep your head steady. Don't turn your head in this position, please. When you're ready to exhale, you can draw your right knee down to your ear. À l'expiration, descends le genou vers l'oreille, en étirant l'autre jambe vers le haut. Inspire, retourne la jambe en haut et à l'expiration, genou gauche vers l'oreille gauche. Étire l'autre vers le haut. Deux directions opposées. So follow that rhythm of breath if you'd like to add this extra movement. Exhaling, drawing the knee towards the chest as you reach and lengthen the opposite leg upwards towards the ceiling. Let the breath carry the leg up. Exhale, it brings it down. At least 6 breaths. Lengthen the breath. Slow the movement. Dernier cycle de respiration. And come back either to the full or the half shoulder stand. You can roll out of that position. Tu peux rouler vertèbre par vertèbre. De revenir avec les jambes vers le haut. You can just pause in that beginning position where we began. Breathe, take your knees, bend your knees back in, feet to the floor, descends les pieds au sol. Reste ici quelques instants, respire, just let it settle, breathe. Allowing the circulation to regulate. And a nice counter pose to the shoulder stand is a fish. And we'll just take a very relaxed type of a fish pose here. So we'll come up with the torso, extend your legs out in front of you, and stretch from your hips to the tips of your toes. Alors avec les jambes collées ensemble, étire vers le bout des orteils, place les coudes directement sous les épaules. So lining up your elbows and your shoulders here. So as you move through this position, start to open up the chest, broaden the collarbones. C'est une extension de la colonne vertébrale. Okay, tu peux y aller graduellement, expanding through the chest. And we're just going to keep this position here nice and open. If you're used to practicing fish and you practice any other variation, please feel free. Si tu es habitué vers ce mouvement, le poisson, tu peux y aller. Mais je démontre une façon très sécuritaire de le faire. Alors, on est ancré dans les deux fesses, ancré dans les coudes, soulève la poitrine, le sternum, allonge la gorge, mais tu peux garder le cou dans sa position neutre. So you may want to keep your neck just in a nice neutral position so that feels safe for you. If you feel safe and you feel that you can lengthen the neck and create space between the vertebrae, perhaps you want to go deeper. Breathe. Anchor into the elbows, energize through your thighs to your feet. Tu veux sentir en sécurité dans la position avec ton cou. Si tu n'es pas à l'aise d'aller en arrière avec la tête, reviens au neutre ou menton vers la poitrine. Take another expanding breath. Well done. So release from the position, bend your knees. Tu peux plier les genoux ici et de revenir au sol sur ton dos. So let's come back on to the back here. Arms alongside of your body. Grand respiration. Colle les deux pieds ensemble. Let's bring both feet together. Now, as you exhale, allow both knees to move to the right side, genoux vers la droite, tourne la tête à gauche. Reste ici. Si tu veux aller un peu plus loin, tu peux croiser la cheville droite juste à l'extérieur de ta jambe gauche. So you can either do double knee twists, as I've just shown here, or you can cross your right outer ankle to the outer ankle of your left side, which will offer a deeper twist. So either or. Quand tu vas inspirer, reviens vers le centre. À l'expiration, l'autre côté. So as you exhale, move the knees in the opposite direction. If you prefer a deeper stretch, cross the left lower leg just to the outside of the right leg. So that'll draw the right knee over to the left side a little bit deeper. Fill and empty your lungs. Come back to the center. Now do that one more time. Encore une fois, envoie le bassin vers la gauche, les deux genoux vers la droite, le haut du dos bien collé au sol. Tu peux tourner la tête maintenant vers la gauche, soit avec les genoux collés ou avec les jambes croisées. You choose, either knees together or in that cross position. And the head will turn towards the left side this time. Breathe deeply into the abdomen and allow the upper back and the back of the shoulders to stay anchored to the floor. Une autre respiration. You can uncross, come back to the center. Send your hips to the right side, knees to the left side, either double knee twist or with the left ankle on the outside of the right leg. Head turns to the right. Même chose de l'autre côté, la tête tourne à droite. Le haut du dos en contact avec le sol. Respire. Doucement, on va sortir de la position. Come back to the center. Draw both knees back to the chest, nice and wide. Avec les épaules bien bas, on va faire le bébé heureux. So let's come into happy baby position here, final pose. Relax, soften shoulders. Reach for the outer edges of your feet. Part your knees and draw the knees straight down towards the floor. Keep the lower back in contact with the floor, so try to send the lower back towards the ground. Tailbone will lift up a little bit, that's fine, but try to keep the spine anchored, chin towards the chest. Alors, menton vers la poitrine, le dos bien en contact avec le sol, les genoux qui descendent vers le plancher à côté de la taille et le bas du dos en contact avec le sol. Normal que la jointure sacro-iliaque ou le coccyx va vouloir se lever. Essaie de garder le bas du dos en contact et le menton vers la poitrine. Let your whole body breathe. Tout le corps respire. As you inhale, it's like you're releasing from it. And as you exhale, something happens. You start to deepen. Il y a une légèreté quand tu inspires, un peu comme si tu sortais de la posture, et à l'expiration, on approfondit. Le corps s'adapte. Ramène les pieds un vers l'autre maintenant. Let's take the base of the feet together. Vas-y sous tes talons pour prendre l'extérieur de tes pieds. So reach for the outer edges of your feet now. Draw the feet towards you and the knees nice and wide. Rock side to side. Tu peux bercer de droite à gauche en tenant tes pieds, les genoux écartés. That's nice. Come back into the center now. Take the knees together. Alors, on replace les pieds au sol à largeur de ton tapis avec les genoux ensemble. So you may want to start this relaxation with your feet wide, your knees together. And take a few breaths into your belly. Close your eyes, settle in. Avec les yeux fermés, fais un balayage de ton corps maintenant, de la tête aux pieds. Est-ce que tu sens maintenant que le dos est plus en contact avec le sol, comparant au tout début? Peut-être le corps plus lourd. Sans rien forcer, est-ce que la respiration est différente maintenant qu'au tout début aussi? So does the weight of your body feel different now than the beginning? Is the back more in contact with the floor? Does the natural breath feel different than when you began earlier? Tu peux soit rester ici ou prendre la position de Shavasana complète. You can either stay where you are or extend the legs nice and wide, arms alongside of your body, and just give everything a shake out. Expire, relâche, brasse ton corps un peu. Cède le poids au sol. Place-toi pour que tu sois confortable. Make yourself comfortable. If you need a blanket or anything to stay warm, please get one. And enjoy now a few minutes of full, deeper relaxation. So a meditative state is not something we ever have just to sit down and force. It's like sleep. If we're stressed or tense, it's very difficult to fall asleep. But it's the same thing with meditation. You can't force yourself into that state of being. But following asana and pranayama, the nervous system is more receptive. The mind is more relaxed and clear. We enter into a calm, meditative space just very naturally. Nothing you have to do here. Alors, comme le sommeil, la méditation, ce n'est jamais forcé. Quand on est tendu, on ne peut pas dormir comme on ne peut pas méditer. Mais la méditation, c'est un état qui arrive naturellement à force de pratiquer le asana et le pranayama en yoga. Le yoga crée des conditions naturelles pour la méditation. On relâche. The wisdom practices of yoga just create a natural state of meditation and deeper relaxation due to the posture and breath focus. Let yourself go, sink into the floor. Do a body scan from your head to your toes. Un balayage de ton corps de la tête aux pieds. Relâche tout. Promouvoir la santé, le bien-être. Restaurer ton état naturel. Ce qui est le bien-être, la paix, la joie. This posture allows us to restore our vital, natural essence. That essence being one of peace, calm, joy. Profite de ces derniers moments en silence, détendu. Enjoy this last few moments of deep relaxation to fully let go. Doucement, commence à bouger les pieds, les orteils, les mains, les doigts. Start to pedal your feet, wiggle your hands and fingers. Rapproche les jambes ensemble, interlace les doigts, étire le corps des mains jusqu'aux pieds. Lengthen the arms overhead and give your body a full stretch from palms to toes. You can draw your knees back to your chest. Tu peux ramener les genoux vers la poitrine. Roule sur un côté pour quelques moments. Just roll to one side for a few moments. And after a few breaths, make your way back up into a seated position. Tu peux revenir assis après quelques respirations. Let's come back to a seated position here to complete our practice. Just sit in stillness. Reste tranquille, ressens les effets de ta pratique. Allow the effects of your practice to settle in. Yana Mudra. Allow your breath to be your guru as you move into the rest of your evening or into your day later if you're watching this routine again. It's a wonderful practice when we just want to slow down, great before bed or very early in the morning. Alors, tu peux profiter bien de cette routine plus tard. C'est enregistré alors le soir avant de coucher ou très tôt le matin quand on veut être détendu, plus relax, de rester zen. So this is a wonderful way to stay in your zen zone using your breath as your guru. Ta respiration est toujours là pour te guider. On flotte les bras vers le haut pour compléter. Let's take one breath together to complete our practice. Come back to your center. On revient au centre. Namaste. Namaste, mes amis. Thank you, my friends. And thank you for joining the Friday Flow live at 5. I'm Laura Warf from the School of Happiness. We'll see you next time. À la prochaine. Au revoir. If there's any questions or comments, please feel free to add them into the comment section. And if you feel that somebody would benefit also from this practice, I invite you to share it with them. I'm offering these as complimentary classes on Friday Flow live at 5 so that we can spread the love and our good vibes, not only to ourselves. We need that first, fill our own cups first, and then we can overflow and give it to others. So thank you again for being here.